usually pretty good at following instructions, so if you need anything, I'll be sure to get it done. Whoa! Hey guys! Wow! Limbus Company, right? Wow! So excited for this new banner! Seems like they released a new character recently. Whoa! That's so cool, man! That's so freaking cool, man! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get right into extraction. I can't wait to use my infinite lunacy. Wow. Okay. Whoa, guys! Check out this new banner! Isn't that just so cool, man? Yeah, man. Wow, Kanto 20 was peak. Kanto 20 was so peak, man. Can't believe they just released it. We've been playing this game for like years now. Wow. But new identity target extraction, huh? Wow, so cool. I'm itching to use my lunacy. I'm just itching to use my lunacy already. So let's get right into it. 1300 lunacy is nothing to me nowadays. Now that I have infinite lunacy, wow. Alright, let's go gambling. Hell yeah, let's do it. I hope I get the ID on the first 10 pull. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go! And I didn't even have to dip into our savings this time. Come, look at this! Now, it's been fun and all, but don't think I'll go easy on you!
The bus was rather quiet today. All that could be heard was the low, gentle rumble of the engine as it was consuming its daily fuel. The child sat upon one of the pleather seats, with a device in hand, one which had been provided to her by one of her new co-workers. The child had once fretted about whether or not she'd fit in with the already established group, but it seemed that two of her fellow sinners had already taken her under their wing. They had shown her the ropes, made her feel welcome among them, and most importantly, tasked her with what had been referred to as indulgent identity retrieval by logging into the manager's interface and pressing a rather obvious button upon which is written the word extract in bold letters. The child let the sinners at her side guide her as to what needed to be done, and as any good new employee would, she enthusiastically followed their advice. Bronze and crimson lights appeared, sometimes a golden one as well, and each time the child would press the button, her two companions would exclaim and laugh, not only entertained, but also very much pleased with the very, very important task she was completing.
See, Chiquita? I told you a little newbie was a natural.
The taller child who stood in the bus aisle clapped her hands as she watched over her shoulder, peering at the screen of the small device she had handed off to her. The golden-haired child who sat next to her looked on with an excited glisten in the deep blue of her eyes.
Verily! Lady Rie, please, please! I beseech thee, do it again! Try another banner. The target extraction one has your name on it.
Sure, I can try that out. In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl!
child's eyes were fixed in a place, seeing a version of herself totally foreign to her own experience. This reflection looked fulfilled, powerful, and more heroic than she could possibly see herself being.
Is it really okay for me to take something like this?
The child loosened her grip on the tablet and turned back toward her comrade.
Do you think we should call it a day? Manager Dante might want their PDA back.
The taller child leaned down, pressing her chest into the back of her shoulder. She pointed to the device that she had put in her hands, her nail tapping against the screen playfully.
Another temple won't hurt. Dante's got a whole lot of currency left. You'll be fine.
Wow.
The child smiled gingerly. Something about this felt wrong, but the other two sinners were awfully close to her. Don Quixote practically vibrated at her side, excitedly hurrying her to proceed with her activity.
Prithee, milady, just one more pull! Manager Esquire rarely lets us witness their extractions. Surely the next one will grant us gold! And not if the next one. Then we can try again. I'm sure Dante's got plenty in savings anyway. Come on, Rie, sweetie. One more before someone catches us. One more pull! One more pull! One more pull! One more pull!
One more pull! Another gold?
The three children cried out in joy. The tall one clapped her hands and laughed gleefully. The golden one jumped up and down, hollering in excitement. And the fresh-faced one was delighted to be included. Today was going to end on a good note, and for that she was grateful.
Blech, is that Rishi calling to us out there? Tell you what, we'll see you later, sweetie, okay?
The child looked up and watched as the other two got up and stepped away, leaving her in her seat. A gentle smile graced her face as she waved them off. And as they waved back playfully, it was nice. They were friendly. This was good. She settled the manager's device in her lap as she finally relaxed. Her head rested against the back of the bus seat. Her hands fell to her side, feeling the rough, crackled leather seat cover beneath her fingers. She had been worried that she wouldn't have been able to keep up with socializing with her new coworkers after the past few days of orientation, basic training, and onboarding paperwork she had been put through. She was finally a part of the Limbus Company bus department. Even as a transfer sinner, this was the best possible outcome. It had to be. Her eyes fluttered shut as she let the silence that had settled carry her off. After today's excitement, she desperately needed some rest and time to reflect. To most who encounter them, the sinners of the LCB would be considered loud in the conventional sense. And yet, while she would consider them anywhere from excitable to brash, to her, the time spent with them was anything but. The child had come to characterize her time using two different labels, quiet and loud. The days of her youth at the top of a thriving District 23, tinkering with her own custom set of X-Corp tools, or the time spent in her own personal space with Pafu. She would always see these as quiet days, a time where her thoughts were purely her own. Inversely, the child recalled the thunderous days awash with the thoughts of others she carried. Her responsibilities towards the researchers she bonded with, her own family's high hopes she was trusted with, and the endless ringing from management during her time as a Seven Association beanslinger. While these varied in scale and the weight they placed on her, they were decidedly her loud days. And for several years now, these had become the norm. And yet, despite still hearing the passing raucous back and forths from the rest of her new coworkers, no matter how vocal they had been, the child was surprised when she had a simple thought.
It's quiet today.
A consultation with Sir Virgilius? Poor Sith Lady Roja! How could you bring yourself to consign a comrade to such a fate? Had I known... Hey now, no need to let loose lip sync ships here. What the guy doesn't know won't hurt him, right?
Oh, Ryoja, this was your doing? Ah, so we're not all getting new PDAs, Dante?
The dispute was loud enough to rouse the child from her short slumber. Realizing everyone had taken notice of her as she stretched her body, she quickly recognized the burning head of her new manager. Even if these were off hours, being found sleeping in her new place of work was enough to put her in a panic.
I'm sorry, this is totally inappropriate workplace behavior. And I clearly have caused greater fallout with my laziness. I apologize for my attitude and will understand if you find it fit to demote me, Manager Dante.
The child bowed in her seat as if to cap off her apology. While she was hoping her accountability would give her some grace, she was entirely prepared to be fired on the spot. Instead, her new employer only looked at her for a long moment, before taking the PDA out of her hand and turning their head up towards her comrade. She could swear she heard a delighted grunt, as if they found the solution to a puzzle.
Sounds like we're on the same page, Dante.
The taller child's face grew pale, recognizing the implications of her new punishment.
Dante? You're sure you wouldn't do a better job? I mean, it's not like I can teach her while you're using my identity cards, and none of us do as well in drills without them.
The child watched the two banter, unsure whether to be relieved or embarrassed that her apologetic outburst was ignored, but it seemed she wasn't going to be the one punished after all. Before she could let her worries fester, the manager spoke again. The child nodded, almost feeling a sense of satisfaction in her manager's voice. With relief, she reached for her sword, now beaming at this first chance to prove herself.
Another one down. What's that make now, Miss Orja? 10?
Yep. Well, 11 was the one I took care of. So you're learning pretty well, sweetie. How about you take care of the last one for good measure?
Yes, ma'am. Now, it's been fun and all, but don't think I'll go easy on you.
The child had been taking well to her new surroundings. Despite her mentor's limited involvement, she seemed to be thriving in this new form of combat. What she thought was going to become a louder burden to bear quickly gave way to peace, as she could focus on what was in front of her.
I think I could get used to this. Whoa, guys! I can't believe we got the new ID 110 poll! Wow, that's crazy! Now, there's another one that we have to go gambling for, so why don't we go extract for that one now? Yeah, with my infinite lunacy. Pretty cool story, huh? Hope there's another one coming up. Alright. Well then, let's go and extract. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go! In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl! In the end, I couldn't protect anyone. So, let me ask her if she can hear me. Is it my turn now.
Breaching was a common occurrence within the facility. Rare, however, was an abnormality so keen to protect other children in this facility. The two children fought in tandem, synchronizing their attacks to fight out the other abnormalities that now roamed the halls.
I believe in us. We can push through any hardship we come across, no matter how long it takes.
The child from the welfare team was decapitated.
We can save everyone. They don't have to worry.
Somewhere else, a child fought against a noose. Somewhere closer, a child laughed as they broke open their fellow child's head.
They make a great team.
And so continued on. But it cannot last like this forever.
Looks like the safety team wasn't safe after all.
The blue-haired abnormality fell to her knees, the stench of blood overcoming her. The crown child watched her fall. She dropped down next to the abnormality.
No. It's too much. We couldn't save anyone. But we tried. We tried, didn't we? Did we? Maybe we were just doomed from the start.
The lights in the information team are snuffed out. The child was left alone in the corridor, surrounded by the husks of employees she used to work with.
Where are you?
She cries out, for no one to hear.
What happened? Why? Where is everyone? Am I the only one left? Did I lose everyone again? What can I even do? I can't stop this! I can't protect anyone! I was never able to.
Perhaps what had truly crushed the child's will was not the stifling quietness of the present, but the sharp, painful memories she had clung on to.
What can I even do?
The information team has lost all available personnel, requesting reinforcements.
Crumbling to the ground, reduced to a meaningless speck on a grander scale, the child feels pained nostalgia as she tries to piece herself together.
No matter what I do, it's not enough. I thought this time it could be different. I could be useful.
Failing to grasp her weapon, the child's vision blurs as she claws to pick it up, as if the staff is the only lifeline to keep her sane. The child's head snapped towards the noise.
Am I not too late? Can I redeem myself?
Panting, the child attempted to pick herself up from the floor. She dragged herself over to the dim corridor within the control team. All that came into view were damaged walls and broken cables from which reflected a warm, gentle light swaying back and forth. The child's eyes were drawn to the flicker of the lantern's gentle flame and felt a wave of quiet take over her. She noticed the light reflected off of a large black shadow engulfing the corridor. She felt its oppressive eyes fixated on the corridor's exit. For an instant, the child blinks. The allure of the shadows enough to disarm her. The child had always insisted that she the need arise. She would be the light within any darkness. But with so much desolation under her watch, that now rings as nothing but a hollow platitude. Running towards it, the child lashes out. The wand found its use no different than a common club. She bashes, beats, and scratches at the creature. As it slowly walks away, it does not fight. It does not turn. It does not acknowledge that the child exists. Yet she claws at it, possessed to have it look at her, take any note of her, to have it think she's making a difference. Collapsing to the ground, she watches it leave her.
I can't believe I thought this place could change me. I should have known how powerless I always was. And that nothing could change that. My family, my nest, anyone that put faith in me, I betrayed. If justice is real, then I deserve to be the first one put down.
The child's eyes reflect the red staining the walls of the corridor, painting a view into her mind.
Maybe we all are doomed. Maybe she was right. They're all dead. In the end, I couldn't protect anyone. So, let me ask her if she can hear me. Is it my turn now?
The child asks for a response. But today, it's quiet today.
Thinking back to my last job packing coffee beans in P Corp, I'm more than thankful to be working at Limbus Company now. Whoa! That uptight story was crazy! Wow. I love this new character. Yeah, glory to Project Moon! Wow! I love Limbus Company! Wait a second. What's this? I've got mail? A new outfit reward? Sweet! Thanks, Project Moon! Wow. This game really loves their players, huh? Giving out freebies left and right. Well, let's claim it, shall we? Hell yeah! New outfit for the new Sinner! Let's check it out! Hello. Oh my goodness. now that I actually have to talk. I'm getting nervous. What the heck? Okay. Captions, please work. I'm begging you. All right. Are you guys ready to see the new outfit? Are you guys ready to see the new outfit? Oh my god! Oh my god! Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Limbus Company! Hello! Yippee! Hello, everyone! Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching and checking out the project. Did you guys like the IDs and the stories? Yippee! It was peem. Oh, it was peem. It was so peem. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. I've had a fever for the past like day or two. So if I sound a little sniffly or a little out of it, it's because I'm still sick. I'm glad you guys liked it. We put so much hard work and dedication and just love for the game into this event actually. So I will go through all of the credits later on in a bit. But I hope you guys liked it. I was so excited. This outfit is not an official outfit. It's something that I wanted to do on my own, so I organized this completely by myself, and with the help of some lore writing people, some voice actors that you may have heard, and some artists. We managed to cook. We managed to cook. Which one do you guys like more? Do you guys like ID1 or ID2 more? Did you guys like the LCB ID more? Or the Queen of Hatred one more? I can't choose. I had a lot of fun coming up with and preparing everything. Yeah, both. Yeah, why not both? Why not both? Exactly. Okay. But before I start talking more about it, let me actually show you the rest of the outfit first. Okay? You guys might have seen it a bit in the ID, in the LCB Transfer Sinner ID cutscenes and stuff. But this is the new outfit that I've been dying to release for a while now. I'm so excited about it. Okay, let me turn this off so you guys can see me in full or mostly full. We're wearing pants, as is the norm with Limbus, the LCB uniform. And I have my jacket. Nice hips. Oh yeah, do you see the little ID? Do you guys see the ID here? It's the fuck ass Shinajang model as the picture. Isn't it cute? La criatura, sí. Himejang. But yeah, the hairstyle is actually I took inspiration from Manager Dawn's hairstyle. I really liked her bangs and the way like it flipped over, and the little ahoge as well. And I put my hair in a ponytail because, you know, I can't have my hair in the way when I'm beating the shit out of people, when I'm doing my excavations, right? But I can also let my hair down. Oh, wrong toggle. Sorry, that's my pacifier. I can also let my hair down. Woohoo! Wrong toggle. Oopsies. I'm baby. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Yeah, isn't it so pretty? It's so pretty, isn't it? And not only that, just listen. Virgilius bought it for Karen, but she never used it, okay? So it's free real estate. It's free real estate. Can't let a perfectly good chew toy go to waste. Am I right? But yeah, if I ever get a little stuffy, I can always take the jacket off as well. I look like a bartender like this. I look like I work at a casino. And if you look closely, actually, do you see that pin? Do you see that pin on my level? It's the face alias pin. It's the face alias pin. Isn't it cool? And of course we have the face connect. Yes, my days in P Corp, working as a 7 Association bean slinger, packing coffee in the warehouse. Oh, I did not miss those days. I did not miss those days. But alas, I did make some very good friends there. I did make some very good friends there, which will remain my friends for life, which is why I decided to put them on my uniform as a pin to remind me of the people that stood by my journey as I was finding myself. Alright. With the jacket back on though, if I ever need to adjust my cuffs, I could do that too. You know, sometimes we gotta look a little cooler, right? Doesn't this pose make me look super cool? Don't I look so professional and dapper and aura? Marcel, yeah, unfortunately I don't have the chains. Yeah, I have to pull them myself, but I don't have the chains. But you guys see the glasses? I can also take out the glasses if you want. I can take out the glasses, but I can't really see without them, so it's best to keep them on. Let's tackle the elephant in the room. Why don't we? Let's tackle the issue of me stuffing my chest with extraction tickets. Okay? Let this be the canon cope. The canon cope for anyone who doesn't like it when my model has assets. When I show off my assets. Okay? Let this be your canon cope from now on. Here it is. Are you ready? Kia! Oh, Kia! I can't believe you! I can't believe my chest button just burst! Oh no! Now everyone knows I stuffed my chest! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Tremor burst. Okay, but yeah, I thought it was a funny little thing to have, so and of course I can have my shirt open normally, like like this. For those of you that don't want to believe the cope, if you don't want to believe the cope, here it is. But yes, this is my Sinner uniform. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? And of course, I have the usual expressions. Here, let me put my level back on. Oh lord. We have the usual expressions with me when I roll me when I roll minimum on a skill check in the mirror dungeon when I'm at 45 SP. The ominous bell reaction face. Wait, does that mean my days are number 2? Oh shit, does that mean my days are number 2? When you lose, yeah, when the clash says dominating, but you still lose. Okay. And then we have... Are those tickets all for me? Really? Are they all for me? Donko. No, this one is the don-coded one. Kwalicha. Nani? Or super laser die. Of course, we have to have the sparkle eyes. Of course. Of course. Then there's also... Attack. Attack. Me when I see Attack across the hall. The pink shoes. Yeah, me when I quit pink shoes ego. Absolute lust resonance. Real. Absolute lust resonance. Did you guys like the stupid ass line that he says in the uptight story? It's one of his actual lines when everyone in his team dies. Looks like the safety team wasn't safe after all. This nerd. This fucking nerd. I love him so much. Okay. And then we have... Manager. Please. Please don't make me do the real way again. Please. Please. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. You know, a negative SP, yeah. And you were away. No! Oh, manager. We spent all our Lunacy. We spent all our Lunacy on the target extraction for this event, and now we are homeless. Sinking deluge, real. And then I told you, sending us all against that unopposed enemy who's already staggered isn't going to help us win the run. God, Dante, sometimes you make the silliest decisions. You make the craziest decisions. Win rate failure. Yeah. And then there's... No more. No more mirror dungeon, please! No more! I know we have to get to 50 mirror dungeon clears. But please, I can't take it anymore! I can't take it anymore! Well... anything for that mirror dungeon banner, right? Anything for that one specific cosmetic item, right? Right? And then... No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm going to start. I hear her in my head. Yeah, you know what, she actually kind of has a point. She actually kind of has a point this time. I think we should hear her out. What do you say? What do you say? I think we should hear her out. Corrode into Pafu. Yeah. We only really had time to do the 2 IDs. I would have wanted to do an ego as well, but who knows? Maybe sometime in the future. And then another victory won by us. All thanks to me. You're welcome. Yeah, I hit that freaking sinking deluge 10k nuke. Yeah, all me. Windscreen quote, yeah. The smuggies. Okay, let me bring this back. So, that was the outfit reveal. I hope you guys liked it. I'll post a full picture of it later on Twitter and on YouTube. But I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun preparing it. I had a lot of fun setting it up. And it feels like such a I don't know, this is like my love child, my little love child, born out of pure love for this game and this franchise. It's Peem. It's Peem. It's Peem. Very high effort review. Thank you. I actually wanted to do a stream after this, talking about the behind the scenes, showing you the drafts, and like going through pretty much like just general chatting about it. I think I might do that tomorrow instead, because y'all, I am like so dizzy right now. I don't know how I'm still standing or sitting. I'm not gonna lie. This fever is taking me the fuck out. So instead we will be doing a catch-up stream tomorrow, kind of like a post outfit chatting after party, behind the scenes, showing you all the work in progresses, and I'm sure you guys are more in you guys are getting interested in the lore behind the character, right? We actually have a full backstory written, so I wanted to show it to you guys tomorrow. I wanted to read it to you guys tomorrow because, damn, the lore writers absolutely cooked. They absolutely freaking cooked. The full list of credits will be shown very soon. There might be some names that you guys will recognize. I saw some of you recognizing some of the voice actors. But we had a really talented team of amazing people who managed to make this come true. And I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I think that's the most important part. Can't believe you mentioned he was official voice actor. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Yeah, and I will also be reading all the supas and messages tomorrow because I need to go to sleep, man. I need to take my meds and go to sleep. I'm so woozy right now. I really don't know how I'm still sitting here. But yeah, before that though, I have a little bit of a surprise. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I have some surprises for you. One of them I can show you now, and one of them you'll see at the very, very end of this stream. Alright, are you ready? Are you ready? Alright, let's go.
Watch me take my steps. The journey may be short and sweet. Kindness leads my way. Let us not forget, we're invited to a lifelong party. It's rude to overstay.
Yippee! Tian cover will be premiering tomorrow. What? Already? I freaking... Oh, holy crap. I assembled the Avengers for this cover. To get it out this quickly. It was supposed to be done by today, but we had to push it back a little bit. I assembled the freaking Avengers for this cover. I think you guys are going to like a lot of the artwork in the video. We went all out with the time given. With the time provided to us since the song dropped like a week and a little bit ago. I speed ran the instrumental and recording the vocals while I was sick. So if I sound a little stuffy, you You know why. But we managed to put it together for tomorrow premiere. The waiting room will be up soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but we're planning to premiere it at about probably around the same time as today's stream. So 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. EST, and 10 p.m. KST. Might be around that time or a little further back, depending when the video is done. Because we're still working on it. We're still working on it. But the art, the direction, the video, the song, everything. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. Me personally, Tian Tian is one of my favorite Limbus songs right now. I keep listening to it on repeat. It's so... It suits him so well. It suits his canto so well. I love it so much. I could go into depth about like the lyrics and everything tomorrow when I have a bit more time. So I think I'll do that after the premiere. So we're gonna go like premiere at 10 p.m. KST and then right directly into the after party. And then we'll chat a bit about the outfit and about the cover. Maybe do my mirror dungeon while I'm at it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling tomorrow. But I am super happy with how everything turned out, and I want to extend my most deepest and serious thank yous to all of the artists and writers and voice actors who helped make this event come true. Again, there's going to be the full credit list at the end. You'll see what I mean. But I am super grateful to everyone for supporting me. And surprisingly, I didn't go too mental over this project, despite how rushed it was. It was pretty cool. I kept my head most of the time. And I also want to extend a very sincere thank you to all of you guys watching for supporting me and for letting me do the things that I do. Because I do this out of love, not just for the game, but for you guys as well. I want to create content that I think you guys are gonna have a blast with. Not just for me, but also for you guys. So, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for letting me play my Brainrot, my Project Moon Brainrot games for like 20 streams in a row without complaining. Because I know I would go crazy if I had to watch my Oshi play the same game over and over and over again. But yeah. That is going to be it from me today. Oh god. I'm gonna go pass out. I'm gonna take my medicine, pass out. I'm so sorry that I couldn't do a better stream. Just happened to get sick after traveling. It happens. It always fucking happens right after traveling. Thank you, Adobe. Oh wait, I realized you guys can't hear it because my desktop audio is off. Now nobody will know my Adobe Creative Cloud's telling me to update. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I will see you soon. I will see you tomorrow for the Tian Tian cover premiere and for the after party. We're gonna be going through a lot of cool things. I think for those of you who really like lore and like discussing about the city and things like that, you guys are gonna really like what we cooked up for the backstory. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much again for coming. I'm also going to be raiding into Ponko because it's her birthday. It's her birthday. I'm gonna be raiding into Ponko's birthday stream a bit earlier. See, originally I wanted to do the after party today so that I could stream a little bit more and then I could raid into Ponko's birthday party as it was starting, but I am so dizzy. So yeah, make sure to wish Ponko a happy birthday for me, and I'll see you guys soon. See you guys later. Bye bye. ついにね Have a good day. いいね Wink. Wink. Bye bye. 그림자를 줬던 나의 남은 건 오만한 기억 올길이 나를 대는 것처럼 내 손은 잿빛 먼지분 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 재어둔 시간들 이조차 그리워지가 먼 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 짓을 수 있기를 내게 남은 알 수 없는 시간과 이제는 나가야 할 때 자신을 태워 사라져가는 촛불과 닮아 있구나 숨고를 새도 없이 더 밀어 던져진 나의 속에 내 길을 갈 수 있기를 모든 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 짓을 수 있기를 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이 밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아 다 사라지네 괜찮아요?